Welcome to Straight Up Work, the home of real talk, real growth, and real results. If you're listening to this right now, I want you to pause for a second, take a breath, because this message isn't background noise. It's not motivation for entertainment. It's a lifeline. It's a reminder for anyone standing on the edge of quitting, which, let's be honest, is all of us at some point. If you feel stuck, discouraged, disappointed, or defeated, you're in the right place. Stay with me. You're about to rise again. Section 1. When you feel like giving up. There are days when your energy doesn't match your dreams. Days when your goals feel too heavy to carry. When you've tried and tried and tried. And life seems to reply with try harder. It's frustrating. It's draining. And worst of all, it's quiet. Nobody sees how much effort you've put in. Nobody sees the internal battles. Nobody sees the nights you stayed awake thinking, what if I'm just not built for this? That's what giving up feels like. Not a dramatic moment, but a slow erosion. It's the voice that goes, you're wasting time. You're not improving. Stop embarrassing yourself. But here's the truth. People don't quit because they're weak. People quit because they get tired of starting over and they think that quitting will save them from the pain. But quitting doesn't protect you. It just delays the life you're meant to have. Section 2, Michael Jordan, the legend who missed. Let's go deeper into Michael Jordan's story. Everyone knows the highlight reels, the dunks, the championships, the celebrations, but very few people understand the struggle behind it. Jordan didn't even make his high school varsity team. Imagine being the greatest of all time and not making a school team. He went home, locked himself in his room, and cried. Not exactly the glamorous origin story people expect from a legend. But what did he do next? He went back to the court. He practiced with a level of obsession most people would call unhealthy because he knew something most people never understand. Talent sets the ceiling, work sets the floor, and Jordan built a skyscraper. Missing 9,000 shots wasn't failure. It was practice. Losing nearly 300 games wasn't defeat. It was instruction. Those 26 missed game winners? That was pressure training. Jordan didn't become Jordan despite failure. He became Jordan because of it. So if the greatest player in history can miss more times than most people ever try, then you can survive a few disappointments too. Section 3. J.K. Rowling, from rock bottom to global phenomenon. Now let's talk about J.K. Rowling. Before the world knew Hogwarts, she was fighting a very different war. Depression, poverty, and a life that felt like it was slipping through her fingers. She had every reason to quit, every reason to believe she wasn't enough. She wrote her entire first book with no guarantee that anyone would ever read it. She submitted the manuscript to 12 publishers. 12 rejections. One publisher even told her that children weren't interested in books that long. Imagine being that person in history. But she didn't stop. Not because she was fearless, but because she couldn't give up on something that felt true to her soul. Her message is simple. You don't need a perfect life to create a powerful one. You don't need everyone to believe in you. You only need one yes, and it starts with your own. Her story proves one thing. Rock bottom is not a grave. It's a foundation. Section 4. The messy middle. Where most people quit. We need to talk about the most dangerous place in any journey, the middle. This is where dreams go to die. Not because people don't care, but because progress hides here. The messy middle is where your motivation drops, your energy fades, results slow down. People stop clapping for you, and the only reward you get is silence. This is the point where doubt grows teeth, where your mind becomes a hostile environment, where you look in the mirror and think, I don't know if I can keep doing this. But listen closely. The middle is supposed to be hard. That's where people are separated. The temporary from the committed, the curious from the determined, the interested from the obsessed. The middle is where your breakthrough is quietly cooking. Not visible yet, but forming. Always forming. Section 5. Imagine your future self. Now take a moment and imagine your future self, the one who finally hit the goal, the one who made it all the way, the one who wakes up confident, grateful, and proud. That future version of you exists, but only if you keep moving. Imagine asking that version of you a single question. What should I do right now? They would say, don't stop, don't turn back, don't break the momentum, I'm waiting for you, and I can only exist if you keep going. Your future self doesn't want perfection. They want progress. They want commitment. They want you to show up even when you don't feel like it, especially when you don't feel like it. Section 6. Why your struggle matters. You may not realize this now, but your struggle is shaping you. Your challenges are building endurance. Your setbacks are teaching you patience. Your disappointments are sharpening your character. There will come a time when you look back and think, I'm glad I didn't quit. This pain trained me for the person I am. You won't just be stronger, you'll be unrecognizable, and that in the best possible way. The version of you that overcomes this moment will walk differently, think differently, and move differently. Your story isn't over. You're just in the part that people skip over when they tell their success stories. But this is where greatness grows. In the dark, in the uncertainty, in the quiet places nobody sees. This is straight up work. And here's the truth you need to walk away with today. Your dream doesn't care how you feel. Your goals don't care about your excuses. Your breakthrough doesn't care about your fear. What matters is that you show up, even tired, even discouraged, even doubting yourself. Every time you choose to keep going, you take one step closer to the life you've been chasing. And the day will come when you'll look back at this exact moment and say, that was the day I refused to quit, and everything changed. Stand up, take a breath, lift your head, and move forward again. You are closer than you think, and your future self is cheering for you. Keep going. This is straight up work, and the work starts now.